Hey guys, I haven't posted a video for a while and it's time that I get back into it. I wanted to talk about self-talk a little bit. What is self-talk, right? It's our inner monologue. I think of Austin Powers. I'm having difficulty controlling my inner monologue. It always makes me laugh. But honestly, our inner monologue, what are you saying to yourself? What does it sound like? Would you be embarrassed if your mom took a trip into your mind and heard your self-talk? Well, I recently came across a little snippet from a podcast, and it was Dr. Peter Attia. He is all things like longevity, optimizing health, things like that. So you've probably seen him around. But he tells the story of having anger problems as early as he could remember in his life. And he went to the psychological counseling center, PCS. Yes, that's the acronym. And he got an awesome therapist. And he discovered that his self-talk was just this complete barrage of just strangling him for any mistake that he would do. And they decided to name it something. So he named it Coach Bobby Knight, because Coach Bobby Knight was just like the harshest coach you could ever have. And so he named his inner monologue, his self-talk, that. And what they had him do is, 2 or 3 times a day, you make a mistake and you feel that harsh self-talk coming on. They said, open your phone to the voice memos and record a message to yourself. But you have to imagine that you're talking to, and you can look in the eyes and talking to your very best friend. So you have to do this every time your self-talk comes and you want to, put yourself down and all those angry, harsh words to yourself. So he said this really changed his life. The first time he did it, he cried because he made some mistake, and he said, Peter, and he's imagining his best friend, and he's saying, I just think you had a bad day. You made a mistake on your drive, and no big deal. So what? Tomorrow's going to be different, or whatever the mistake was. And he just couldn't believe how kind he was. It was shocking. It was shocking. And what else was shocking was it was that, hey, you put your self-talk in front of your face and you realize how bad it really was. So that happened to him. And it took him about 4 months of doing this with his messages to himself, where it completely eradicated his angry self-talk. Coach Bobby Knight took a back seat. Kind Peter Attia showed up. So I just thought I'd share this, that if he can do something like this, so can you. It just takes work. It takes work to break a pattern, but you can break it. You can break it today. I want you to think of the consequences if you don't. You continue the self-talk, what's going to happen? You're going to keep feeling crappy? What about if you keep it as it is for the next 5 years? Those are some long-term consequences, and I know you don't want to live like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. Okay? So let's all do it. Let's all make a commitment. How fun would it be at the end of the day to look at your voice memos and say, oh, these are pretty awesome, uplifting messages to my best friend or myself. All right, good luck with it. Let me know how it goes. Bye.